Hello everyone, Nigel Pendleton here of the Royal Garden Appreciation Auxiliary at your service. Ah! Oh good, it's Josh Grubar, owner of Poppy Yard Solutions. Josh, a pleasure to see you.
Nigel, it's always a pleasure of mine. How are you?
Josh, honestly, I'm a little trepidatious, a little anxious about today's topic.
Well, you know, Nigel, I think everyone gets a little trepidatious about weeds.
But Josh, weeds upset me. When I see a weed in a beautiful yard or a beautiful garden,
Nigel, Poppy Yard Solutions has the answer. 2 times per year, pre-emergent spray. We got a property right here we can go do.
But Josh, I'm telling you that when I see a weed in a garden, something happens to me. I know it's not normal, but I want that weed to die. Just die.
Nigel, I think that this specific occasion relies on something more, and we've got it for you. We have a weed counselor who can help you rid all those anxiety thoughts. And here he comes.
A weed No! Oh, no.
Hey, it's good to see you.
Yeah, so nice to see you.
Hey, let's do the salute.
Let's do it. Ready?
Yeah.
Oh! No, I know who he is. He's a stump grinder.
Well, he's more.
Stump grinder.
He helps people rid their anxiety, trepidation, anything to do with weeds.
I remember you and when you were grinding and the way you looked at me. Yes, I remember that. I remember when you wore the fake Royal Auxiliary Garden Appreciation Society uniform and you mocked me.
Nigel he's affected by an extreme case of Yardus pestis psychosis. Well, I haven't seen many cases before, but this one is extreme. It's almost leading to paralysis.
Nigel, Poppy Yard Solutions makes sure that every yard we care for is weed and anxiety free.
That's right, Nigel. Nigel, come with me. I want to delve into your fear of weeds. Come on, let's go into the backyard where the weeds are. It's gonna be all right, Nigel.
It's gonna be
Trust
fine,
me.
Nigel.
This way. Whenever I come across someone with this much weed anxiety, we have to start by having the patient confront their fears. I need Nigel to sit with the weeds. I need him to commune with the weeds. Otherwise, it may stay with him for the rest of his life.
Coming up, is Nigel ready to start the weed trepidation treatment? Is this powerful weed control moving too quickly for Nigel? Stay tuned.
Poppy Yard Solutions offers a twice per year weed prevention spray that is a pre-emergent to help prevent new seedlings from birds dropping from weeds from other people's yards from growing as fast. We also offer landscaping teams to remove weeds prior to any sprays, which helps keep the yards a little bit cleaner. We use a tracker in our spray, which makes the product look blue. This is to help our spray applicators assure they don't miss or double spray anything. The blue stuff is not what kills the weeds. We can put a post-emergent in this product, in the spray, so we can get rid of any existing weeds. We can spray that with the pre-emergent, or we can leave them out just to be specific for each customer.
Nigel, now come with me. We're going to begin your treatment.
No, we can't do it here. This is just rocks and weeds everywhere.
Nigel, of course there are weeds, but Nigel, are you not a member of the Royal Gardening Appreciation Auxiliary?
Yes.
It is your job and your duty to keep gardens clean for the Queen, or King now.
King now.
Sorry for your loss. Now, sit with these weeds.
No.
You need to confront your fears.
No, Mike, I can't do it.
Sit with me. Come down. It's okay. Just hold my hand. Hold my hand. Breathe. Nigel, now, I want you to pull that little one. I'm going to pull the big one first to show you. There's nothing to fear, you see? Nigel, this is common desert sage. It won't hurt you. There's nothing wrong with it. It smells quite nice. Now, pull the weed, Nigel.
If you let your yard get out of control and don't put pre-emergent down, it can become very stressful for the homeowner. The cost of landscaping teams to come in and do a removal, hauling to the dump, all the labor that goes into that adds up quickly. So our pre-emergent spray is an awesome effort to eliminate that stress.
Coming up, Mike the stump grinder goes all in on his counseling of Nigel about his fear of weeds. But will it help? Stay tuned.
Here in the desert, weeds are most prolific right around the March and April time of the year. So we want to make sure we get out and do a good spray of pre-emergent prior to the summer. This gets homeowners and commercial sites looking cleaner longer, and then we want to come back and retreat them in about September or October. Anytime within those months work, we just want to make sure that we are site specific in getting to places prior to the weeds becoming a big problem. You know, Poppy Yard Solutions takes every customer's weed problem seriously, and I just know that I'm proud of where Mike's become and where Nigel's going to go. Having the stresses to not even being able to deal with one weed to being able to pull a couple from his own yard just shows that, well, you just have to try, folks.
Sage that grows in the desert. It smells quite nice. Go ahead, pick it, pick it. You can, Nigel, you can. Do it for the king. Do it for the auxiliary. Pull it. Yes! You see? Nothing happened. Just still here. Nigel, I think you've just had a breakthrough. You've had a breakthrough. Do you feel better? Pull another. There's one right there, a nice big one.
Big juicy one.
No, it was touch and go for a while. But as Nigel confronted his fear and pulled those weeds, with each weed that he pulled, he realized that the weeds did not control him. It was he who controlled the weeds. It was he who was the gardener, empowering.
Poppy Yard Solutions loves a weed-free, clean yard that pops. And today, Nigel had an emotional breakthrough. He even pulled his own weeds, thanks to the help of Mike, the weed counselor, formerly known as just the stump grinder. We made a believer out of Nigel, and we're gonna keep doing it.
Thank you.
Nigel, you look better than I've seen you in years.
You know what? I owe you an apology. He's not just a stump grinder. He is a true professional. Thank you, Poppy.
You're welcome.